Well, here we are again, guys. So sort of last time, well, actually on Thursday, I had some problems when I started up Retort. So, yeah, I didn't stream because I had technical difficulties. They have been resolved now, however. So, we're gonna start over because the save that I had also broke. This was mostly because I was testing out the cheats without actually backing up my saves. So yeah, bit broke. And all the saves got broken. So we are going to restart once more, and this time we're gonna hopefully do it right. Let's get that sound on. And hold on. It seems that I do not have sounds like a settings, audio, mute, turn that off. Resume. Here we go. I think that should be about loud enough for you guys to hear it and also not be damaging to my own hearing or to yours. My voice should of course be a lot louder than the theme, but that's to be expected. So let's just get it. Of course we have to start a new save. And to keep in with how we did last time, let's continue with green one more time. But in general, it doesn't actually matter because this ROM hack will just do both of them at the same time. Hello, Elf Monster. Yep. Of course, the eternal question. Whether I'm a boy or girl, I've never really found out. So we're gonna guess. Something up with you? Yeah, let's continue on here. With my general name, Kirinaz. Yes, that is my name. I did actually send a message to Sharptrick to create a rival name, but he didn't reply in time, so we're gonna go with the same thing we did last time and then for that kind of well. Yes. Now, just to make sure that everyone gets this, Kyle is a name that is perfectly acceptable for someone to have. However, as I had said it, this is also the masculine version of the name Karen, which is also an acceptable name for someone to have. Considering the protagonist of Jedi Knight Dark Forces 1, Dark Forces 2, and Jedi Outcast is all named Kyle and is an excellent character, the name is perfectly defined for someone to have. Let's see. I can run already good. Let's get this potion. And right, I have to get the settings set up as well. The first one, instant XP, sounds good. Set. Let's get some frame going. Let's get red this time. And let's see what starter we're going to get when we actually get there. 3. 1, 2, 3. What? That's the. That's the like the. How many times is that? 4 times in a row that I got Bulbasaur in this? Just to retract, my win rate is still 75% because the other times just broke. The save just broke. So those don't count. It's just the time that I lost against lost on the bridge. That counts, but the rest are just, you know. There's a strange flare coming from there. I know exactly what's causing it. Let me just get that sorted. So I don't have a light mustache the entire time. Is it still having a flare? Yep, I still have this light mustache. Huh. Jesus, I didn't turn that thing entirely off. There we go. I'm a little easy mustache. That is this light. That's gonna stay down because otherwise this entire room is gonna look orange. But let's go. Alright, yeah. To go do that. Yeah, since the text is almost instant, there's like less than a second delay, which is great because everything goes so much faster. I don't know why Pokemon hasn't done the instant text thing, considering the people that play this game. And well, even in the future games, there is still no instant text. Nearly instant. It's not completely instant. Instant would be like this. It is this fast, but it's not like instant is like immediate. How do we call this again? I could do an inside joke for my very first streams when I was a YouTuber still. Well, kind of YouTuber. I made YouTube videos. I wasn't really a YouTuber. But I don't remember what I said. I was playing Reigns and the doctor person said that my shit smelled like rhododendron or something like that. I couldn't express. I couldn't say the word. I said like rhododendron or rhododendron or some weird shit like that because I have no idea what the hell it said. I had never heard of it before, so I had no idea what. So, but I have played a lot of some other games. So let's see. Yeah, I know the call. I have played a freaking shit ton of Hogwarts Legacy lately, so I'm going to name it after mandrakes, which is actually a real life thing as well. Just that it doesn't scream when they play the ground. At least not my knowledge. I've never actually done it before, so can't say so. Alright. Honestly, this fight is just tackle. I've been battling for 20 years. You could... Yeah, I know it's possible to lose this battle, but it's not something that, like, generally happens. This is the only battle where the only thing you need to do is just push the tackle button over and over again. The first battle is always that. Let's see, I should this every time, I think, but yeah, fully healed. One thing I didn't check. One thing I didn't do is actually connect my freaking controller. Let's see. This isn't what I need to check. There's something else in there. And just find out where the hell that is. Okay, that's good. That's useful. Okay. Stone touch buttons. There is some kind of way I can. Yes, that's the second button. Is it in options? There's one way I should be able to enable like NUZLOCKE settings, but I don't remember how. And I know I managed to do this in the Emerald Cross version. They also have the setting. And I know it's after you start the game, I'm pretty sure anyway. But it's not options, it's in some other kind of options section that I have not, that I don't remember where it is. Just have to deal with that, I guess. There's no speed up button on the controller as far as I know, so I'm not gonna do that. Okay, DLC developer before catching, because then I can drain them of health points slowly, which is excellent. Okay, so if I remember if I remember right, the first thing is to get the parcel for Professor Oak. Technically, isn't also Professor Oak a doctor of some kind? Not a medical doctor, but like he probably has a PhD in, I don't know, Pokemon things, Pokemon biology. Not sure exactly what he studies. I know Ellen is like an evolution person. Professor Oak, I don't actually know what he was a specialist for. Double critical. That's the thing that I hate most in this game. Like two criticals in a row. Especially when you like think, oh, you can take one more and you critical and it's fucking kills it. Right, of course. Now this line, I just noticed recently. He did actually call both of us here for some reason, and it wasn't to give us Pokemon. He actually forgot to finish his life's work with his freaking Pokedex. That's as big as his head. Just like Pokeballs. I think I mentioned it last time as well. About reading all this bullshit again. Who cares? Staying at the map though. Theoretically, I wouldn't call Professor Oak lazy because he can do it himself. It's a lot of work to actually catch every single Pokemon like he wants to do. I do actually have Pokeballs now, right? Yes, that means that the Nuzlocke have begun. What do we get? Pidgey. I expected as much. Okay, I'm going to go for Leech Seed because I want to accidentally kill it. This guy's gonna take a while though, but towards some Growlithe to lower its attack, right? Yes. Because the less attack it has, the less it can damage me, as should be expected, of course. Leech Seed will take care of its health to bring it down. As long as I can catch it, and I can critical with Leech Seed, so there's a much safer way of doing it than attacking. Because I'm not gonna do that mistake again. Don't you have like sand attack or some shit like that? Or is that level 5? Not level 5. Should be good enough. It's level 4 Pokemon throw. Okay, what you call bird? I come inside the forest and woods, flaps his wings to the ground level to kick a blinding sand. Except it doesn't even have a sand attack yet. Hold on, I had a bird name. Let's see. I know there are some. Let's see, where is that list? I'm not sure if you can hear that tapping. That's just my parrot walking around the floor. Why the floor? You're a bird. Yeah, I have a name, I think. Just making sure. Okay, I have it. Now, just to make sure, there's the names that come up aren't especially like good to the average player's eyes, I think, because I tend to go for deity names. I didn't for Mandrake, but I did for Pidgey because Aura is a minor deity in Greek mythology. You forget to use the freaking controller rather than the keyboard. Because I'm so used to using the keyboard. I did this on controller when I played Hogwarts Legacy because because I prefer to use the keyboard and mouse for that. But if I had the controller connected, it would assume I would use that. But I'm a PC player first and Nintendo player second. Let's see, what exactly was I supposed to do now? Right, I need to train Pidgey, but I also want to catch a second Pokemon before I fight Gary as well. So I'm gonna do that here. I can actually catch 3 Pokemon, I think. I'd rather attack it over the Mikey, but okay, I guess it doesn't matter really. Okay, let's see. I mean, Eradicate is not bad. So I guess Rattata is fine as long as I can actually keep it until it's level, what, 30? That is all of us? When the hell does Rattata move? I have no idea. Can check that real fast because I'm on computer and I have Wikipedia. And I can run it a lot faster on computer than I can on my phone. Rattata, Pokemon. It's level also 20. Okay. That's not too bad. Scroll it. Honestly, the fact that I got Mankey all those other times is just means that I had a lot of luck the last times. Except for the fact that I lost on the freaking Celadon Bridge. The Cerulean, isn't it? The Cerulean, the first. Because Cerulean Cave is what called Cerulean Cave, so Cerulean Cave. Cerulean Cave and Cerulean City. Is that bridge just brutal? In theory, I would be able to catch this without dealing any damage to it to begin with. However, I don't want to take the chance because I only have 4 Pokeballs now. I want to ensure that I catch it every single time. Just not fail again. I failed enough times. I should probably have gotten Lord first because I think there's a chance of red up there. And if I had both Pidgey and Red, I would ensure that I get a Mankey here. But there's of course a chance of getting Weedle or Kirby. I heard a weird sound just now. Sound is disappeared completely now. Okay, strange. This would be more than enough to get the first try, right? Yes. And I know there is a rat guy. Even though rat guy is pretty far from a guy, but this is probably the top tier right there. Should I call Joey? Could I call Joey? Let's work with two things there. First, let's look for a red guy. That's the one. Well, mythological rodent still works. Red guy is apparently the book or something. Ah, there are a bunch of myth. Ah, there's one rat I know very well. I am aware of this rat. But if I'm gonna go for that kind of name, I'm gonna do it in my mother tongue. I know exactly what to call you. And we do it without the last R because we're going to do it in Norwegian. Or we drop the R's. For example, the Midgard serpent Jormungandr is actually called Jormungand in Norwegian. In modern Norwegian way. Because nobody speaks Norse anymore. The ending R is actually completely irrelevant in the like in modern Norwegian. You're obsessed with the necklace, aren't you? Okay, to make sure that there's a new route up there, make sure this route is 22, and the route on here has to be 1. Yes, okay. It is possible to avoid the grass here completely and go to the grass on the other side. However, I don't believe there's any difference of what I can catch there and here. So I'm just gonna go there. Yeah, I don't really need you. I already got only you. I got on you as well. Pidgey is the most prevalent thing on this route. But I know there's Weedle and Caterpie on this route as well. Neither of the two are actually particularly good, and with Mandrake they are completely useless. But it's fine to get them off the list. Okay, got a Butterfree. Well, Caterpie. I'll be a Butterfree. Butterfree is actually good for catching because it has Sleep Powder, Stun Spore, and Poison Powder when it evolves. Scrowlades. It's pretty hard. I put him on leg because I know he was want to be there. He really enjoys being on my legs, don't know why. It looks to me like my camera is kind of staggering a little bit. That's not supposed to happen. But I get to deal with it. As long as the game doesn't stagger, it should be fine. Might be because of that spinning icon up in the corner over there. If you look at the corner opposite to me, there's my icon is there. My logo is spinning. Is it one of his posts that I stagger? No, it is kind of not that. Actually, yes, it does seem to stagger a little bit when it stops spinning, but only then. I guess I'm gonna remove it, but it's not right now. There should be enough to actually get it, but I still have some other things to take care of before I actually can catch it. Because I know I found a name for FM Caterpie not too long ago. Yeah. There should be a sure catch. Yep, and we are going to name it after the Greek goddess of the soul, who is represented as a beautiful woman with butterfly wings. I mean, butterfly isn't pretty in a way, but I guess it depends on what kind of media you're watching. Because there has been some pictures on the internet that have humanized butterfly to some extent. I will say no more of that. So that's 4 Pokemon very early on, which is actually great. I don't actually need more Pokeballs right now before I go into the forest, which is still a way to go, technically. But we're gonna make sure that I have at least 10. So with potions, I should also want to have. Okay, I can't get 10, so it's 5. Finally, antidotes, also good at 3, at least. Let's see what I want 2. There's a chance of Pikachu. In which case, Paralyze Heal would be great. The chance that I get Pikachu is considerably low. Okay, so I want everything 9. Psyche. Or I want to evolve until level 15, maybe? Psyche will hit final evolution at 10, Ratos got 20, and Mandrake at like 16, I think. So Mandrake won't evolve before. Actually, after Brock, I guess. We're gonna start looking everyone to as high as I can. Okay, so apparently I shouldn't be speeding up because Mandrake is already at Gale health. That's not great. I speed up for the Pokemon Center because that's just wasted time. Theoretically, Psyche might be able to handle this Pidgey by herself, but I'm not really keen on trying it. Why is the goddess of soul called Psyche? Because Psyche is like the mind, the soul is something that we don't even know if exists. It may or may not exist. I personally don't really believe in it. Oh, it's gonna take a while to level Psyche up, I guess. Does Kirby get anything before evolution? Stop that. This is Gen 3, so again no bug bite. But let's see Caterpie. It's learned sets by leveling up in Generation 3 is nothing. Okay. It learns Tackle and Slingshot, which it has. It learns nothing but TM, Nothing but breathing or tutoring. Okay. If only we had one generation up, then we would be able to get Bugbite. Bugbite is of course the best move that this freaking bug can learn in any game. It's the only move that's actually worth keeping all the way to its maximum level. I think that Wheel also learns it in Generation 4 and up. Can't be completely sure about that, but I think so. So there's no need to actually keep it as a Caterpie until it's high leveled or higher. Just immediately level it once it gets to the appropriate level for evolving. Okay, Mandrake is almost 9. I believe this leveling should slow down considerably now. Once Psyche is 5, she can probably level by herself. And we're gonna to start focusing on Aura and Red Tusk. Keep moving on the screen. Yeah, the experience gain of Mandrake is very, very low right now. Although he is fighting over 2 things, so. I think I just saw some stuttering with the game. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh well. Personally, I can deal with a little bit of stuttering as long as it's not too bad. Yeah, I can see stuttering in the recording every now and then. Okay, now Psyche is level 5, so she can probably level herself. So I'm going to start focusing on whoever is the lowest level. I think that's Rothfusker right now. Yeah. I see Rothfusker and also Aura to level 5. Actually, once Mandrake is 9, he's not gonna get any more training until I beat freaking Gary up there. Or Kyle. My rat is stronger than that rat. So this is fine. That rat is stronger than my rat. So this is not fine. That rat is about as strong as my rat. But I don't want to get critical. Now my rat should be able to train itself relatively well without any risk of being knocked out by another rat. Just so you know, this is not beer, it's battery. It's an energy drink, it gives me energy. A little bit, I need a bit of extra energy when I'm gaming. Give me a moment, I think it's dark outside, but I will not open the on the window. Yeah, it's completely dark outside. Considering winter in Norway, that's to be expected. Let's see like that. Okay, it's just setting way too much. Let's get rid of this. There. I think that's the problem. Okay. I think that fixed all the stuttering of the capture. I guess my computer can handle the spinning logo as well. Could just place a non-spinning logo there. That would also work. I'll look at that later. Actually, having my own logo like just placed in the corner. Considering my entire face is on one side, it doesn't really. It's not necessary, is it? I did heal. And what level was rat at? It's the 4. Well, it was 3, so it has leveled. Okay. Red Tusk level 5, so now it's ready to kill. At least partially. And for Aura to also hit 5. Might need some help from Mandrake though. Considering that actually has a decently high attack compared to other creatures at this low level, I'm not too keen on putting Pidgey against it. Because Rattata is surprisingly powerful for like the level it's at. Still 5 Pidgey right there. Yep, that's something. It's going to make me completely unable to move to hit it probably, so I'm going to skip the seed so it'll die no matter what it does. Yeah, see how I missed there? Okay, so the level 5 gives actually quite a bit of experience. So Mandrake will probably not need too much. Actually, I'm thinking like when he evolves, maybe I should rename him Mangrove when it's like a Venusaur. Because he'll be a lot bigger. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, arrows. Cool. Now everyone's the 5. Now let's start training Red Tusk up to level 9. And then continue with the rest of them. I won't stand a chance this time. I mean, I didn't before either, but... Because what he will have now is a Charmander and a Pidgey, I believe. What is a Pidgeot? I'm not sure. No, he has Pidgeot on the bridge, even though it's too low level to actually evolve. If I'm right. I forgot to change to Red Tusk, so I guess... Or I guess a little more expensive. Actually, I get Aura to 6. To be absolutely sure that I can just crush. Once I get in the forest, or most likely just get bunches of levels. So I don't really need to evolve it, actually level it at all here, because it's going to crush that entire forest. So 6 is good enough. Heal, let's go heal. I'm not speaking much, I don't really have that much soft budget now. That's one thing I talk about. Like, one thing I noticed recently is like toxicity on the internet, and especially in games. The Pokemon community isn't very toxic. That's to be expected, of course. But if you look at the population of other games, like for example, World of Warcraft, the toxicity there kind of varies between realm. If you go to Argentone, the RP realm in Europe, there's not really a lot of toxicity. There is kind of... Actually, give me a moment. It was getting really hot, so I had to open the window a little bit. I have a cover over it so my bird can't actually fly out. That one. What was that? Like, the toxicity in games. If you go on like the realm called Kazakh on WoW, toxicity is pretty high. It's pretty bad. While on Argentone, toxicity isn't bad at all. Like, even one time I went on like a dungeon with a bunch of with a party from the Kazakh realm. I wasn't very good at the game, but I was the highest level because I was like 2 or 3 levels higher than them. And the leader of the party told me, "Do better." Like, what the fuck? He even had like a bot to check like who had the highest damage. And I was just to actually tell people to do better. There's one community that actually I enjoy a lot, and that's the community that played Academy. Jedi Academy and Jedi Outcast back here when it was only on PC. Before it got remade for Switch and stuff like that. Back then, there was a map called Bespin Streets. It's an Outcast still, probably. It wasn't an Academy, but it got ported. That was that go-to free-for-all map. Near the there's like in the middle portion, there's like two catwalks. Underneath, there's like a kind of an arena, and there's like a height at the side there. One thing that everyone that played that map really knew was if you're standing on that height, you don't attack. These guys generally turn the laser off and they just stand there watching whoever is fighting in front of them. It's one more social than anything else. And if you attack the people up there, everyone will probably just really freaking attack you. You will really have like everyone against you on your hands if you attack on that height. It was freaking great. Of course, the first time I went in, I of course did that because I was young and my brothers were of course nearby and told me like, don't take the guys up there, and I was like, oh, okay. They just looked like sleeping dogs because they kind of were, but they're not supposed to like them, so. That's like some manner thing. Like people really had the in-game manners back then. If I try to do that now, I'm not sure what would happen if I just stood up there and turned my laser off. I'm guessing I would probably be attacked by some players if I did that. Like that's a cool thing with some games that like a kind of culture evolves in multiplayer games. After you played it for an amount of time, you kind of get into what the culture is of that game if you engage with the community. I'm not sure if there's a culture among the Pokemon fans. I haven't really looked that much into the community of Pokemon. But they seem generally pretty laid back and, well, chill. Which I should be expecting. Although I really, really need to pick something up now. So this is the intermission. And back. Actually, I thought there was something else now. If the Incredible Hulk is incredible, what would be the Incredible Hulk? Because incredible, considering it's in followed by credible, that means it's absolutely credible. So what's the Credible Hulk? Just something I thought of. Although the word credible and incredible, not really opposites. Oh, quick attack. Excellent. That might come in handy. It should come in handy. I guess actually everyone was at least in the 8 and then like start focusing on all this lagging behind. So I get a toss to 8 and then I'll start training the others. And if anyone is too weak to actually handle everything here, I'll just change it to the 8s. Quick attack is about the strongest tackle if I remember it. It just is a priority so it's better in general. I think it's the same strength. Let's check that. What's the difference? 35, 40. Okay, so quick attack is stronger than tackle, with a higher accuracy as well. So quick attack is just plain better than tackle. It's like tackle plus. So if you have quick attack, there's no need to have tackle. Considering PG is pretty weak, no need to start using quick attacks, although quick attack would probably spare me a few trips to the Pokemon Center. Oh, my parrot closed the door on this cage. Occasionally manage to just like close the entire door in this cage because it's kind of lightweight. So I really like should just set up like a small what it's called, the thing at the end of the fishing rod, like hook maybe. Not a sharp one, just a small hook to like keep the cage open. What's this? I got a text on Discord. Let's just get rid of the disturb. There's a little Discord chat happening on the side here. Someone linked the creature called Jurmengandir valhallensis, which is a extinct genus of Mosasaurid from the Companion Pierre Shale of North Dakota in the United States. Basically, I mentioned that the thing didn't look anything like the mythical serpent named Jormungandr, or Jormungand in Norwegian. And someone said, doesn't matter. Real people get speeches named after them all the time. Doesn't mean said speech looks like a third person. And I said, yeah, but that thing wasn't followed by the mythical serpent. I'm 90% certain. There's a place in North Dakota called Valhalla. Why are there so many freaking American places called like named after Norwegian or Viking, like Norse stuff? Like, why? This is my culture, not theirs. I actually did see a guy on TikTok who held up something like this and said that Odin was with him. This is not the freaking icon of Odin. This is Thor's freaking hammer. This is Mjolnir. This guy is seriously obsessed with my thickness. And then one people say, is intentionally the Jotunheimen mountain range in Norway probably does not look like Jotunheim. I wouldn't be too sure about that. I'm pretty sure that looks exactly what Jotunheim is. Anyway, I gotta stop talking to these people right now since I'm streaming. There we go. Okay. Okay. I guess I should be training Psyche now. Because Psyche is the one that I think will be able to take least of a beating. I believe we have also Kakuna at no, not Red Metapod at 7, the Butterfree at 10. This Pidgey is that Pidgey criticals, it will kill, so I'm not going to risk that. Okay, I'm glad that I left the conversation because that went seriously strange. They were talking about Jotunheim and the place in Germanic mythology, Norse mythology specifically. And one decided to say, isn't hymen a part of a virgin woman's genitals? And I'm like, that's the hymen. I know he's joking, but still. Come on, man. Let's pitch it up to 2. There's no way. Okay. A critical wouldn't mean shit there. I wonder if criticals have different roles. I don't think they have that, but like most of Pokemon have a role, unless there's Swift or I guess Dragon Rage and Bide. But like I think they have like high rolls and low rolls, where high rolls take more hit points, low rolls take less, because it's not a constant how much hit points it takes. For example, if you have 100 hit points, as something takes 49 hit points off you. If it does the same move again, there's no guarantee it will take 49. It might take 50, which will be, or 51, which will half the health. But that's only if the first one's a low roll and the next one's a high roll. Which happens. Okay, this one is stronger than Psyche, so. It says that Caterpie and Weedle are really weak. I know they are like the first in like a order of 3 different Pokemon. But like they're not good for anything until they evolve into their last form. Can't really see what I'm putting in them, so. God damn, that bird is freaking cute. Okay, that was critical, but that damn, that was strong. Yeah, Rattata is just generally strong, is there, aren't they? I wonder if I'll get a team that I wouldn't generally train in this run. Out of the Pokemon I have now, I don't generally train a Rattata. But Raticate is actually a terrifying opponent in many cases, especially in high levels. Not that. Actually, I think I can get more experience on Road 2, where I caught Caterpie. So I'm gonna go up there instead. The levels are slightly higher there. But I'm not too keen on fighting poison types. Okay. Actually, I could have used Bulbasaur to fight the poison types. This should get Psyche level. At least just not. The level isn't really higher. Curious though. I thought they would be. Might be a little bad luck right now. Okay, that's like his double. 6. In one level he will evolve into Metapod. And I think his defense is going to increase considerably by then. And then they start catching up on attack or special attack when he hits bird free. In the forest I'll most likely get a hold of a Weedle. If I don't get a Weedle, I'll get a Pikachu, I believe. Also a chance that I catch a wild Kakuna, which is not that great. I mean, it's level 2. Yeah, this works fine. What? Why the level 2? I know I fought like level 5s and up here. Even as high as 7, I think. That was game was like also very, very low. But I'm just gonna keep on going until I get at least 2 level 9s. And I at least want to evolve Caterpie to Metapod before I move on to anything else. Okay, let's see now. Level 3. Hopefully the defense didn't fall too low. Ah, okay, never mind. Oh. I did not expect the attack to miss. But I guess it makes sense that it would happen. That's one thing I noticed yesterday. Murphy's Law really hit because on Fridays I have like a pizza. There's a tradition where we make pizza. Uh, However, when pizza time appeared was exactly when BlizzCon was on, and I was watching BlizzCon to check out what World of Warcraft was about. However, when World of Warcraft was actually displayed, that's when pizza time arrived. Of course, I did manage to off the time a little bit. But the thing is, I don't live alone in this house, so like I have to sometimes adjust my schedule to fit them a little bit better. But generally, that would not be a problem because I tend to live by myself. And I'm gonna be happy when I do that again, which is gonna be in about 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I'm probably also gonna start streaming on Tuesdays, and I'm probably gonna stream Diablo. I'm also gonna cut down Pokemon to 1 day per week, and probably instead play like Ark Survival Ascended on maybe Saturdays. Of course, Ark Survival Ascended this will be different than this because this game is a lot of grinding. Generally, I try to get that out as much as possible, but I do it now because I want to actually have some length on this episode. Or some length on Pokemon episodes anyway. But yeah. So I think I'm going to keep doing this for at least another week. But once I move, I'm probably going to switch to having 3 games at the same time. Because Diablo 4, I've been waiting to play, and Ark Survival Ascended, I also kind of really want to get into that. Okay, I actually have a bunch of games I should play. Because there'll be so many games that came out this year. From Starfield to Ark Survival Ascended to... I think Diablo 4 actually came out this year as well. Or was it last year? And then there's... let's see. There's Baldur's Gate 3, Ark Survival Ascended, Starfield, and I think Diablo 4. All these were games that I'm planning to play. With Starfield, I kind of missed the bus on that one. Although considering a Bethesda game, I'm surprised that it's not being replayed over and over by every person I know. I haven't played the game myself, so it seems like the game has a really bad replayability. But there might be that people just waiting for the official patches to start rolling out. I know I am. I don't play Bethesda games the first year. There was also Cyberpunk that finally got fixed, I think. Like Cyberpunk 2077, that really got hit hard when it released because it released ahead of time, when they should have spent another year and just released the next year after that. Because that game was so broken. Everything about that game was completely broken. Like, it was so full of bugs. It was even more buggy than your average Bethesda game. The only game I've seen that's even worse when it comes to bugs is Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. Because that game has so many quests that's completely broken, and you can't even play it because that's a game that's a quest where you have to talk to a little girl, but the little girl is so broken that you can't actually talk to her. I'm not sure which quest that was, but basically the game is you can complete the main quest, I suppose, but otherwise, no. I'm just gonna let the wolf. So, this design of Murpod, I was always curious about it because I was unsure whether it is angry or tired with the eye there. Because if you look at it, that the ridge at the back, I can use my mouse, right? Can you use mouse? Can you see mouse? Yeah. Here, if you see this part as its nose and it's looking back, then this eye looks really angry. However, I should learn that these three spikes are actually not part of its nose or nose. In fact, its nose will be here. Because other eye is there, you can just see it. And this is probably the mouth, I guess, if that's a mouth. So it's actually lying on the floor facing your Pokemon in this sprite. But it took me a long time to actually figure that out. I just thought Medipole was looking really angry. And had a gigantic nose. Which, I learned later, it doesn't. It has like a crown, kind of. I think Medipole design and Cocoon stands are actually pretty good. Because with the Cocoon stand, you can see that the ridges on it are actually Beedrill's legs, like folded in before it. Because when it evolves, kind of like the legs kind of fall out. A lot of people don't really realize that, but it's actually a very well thought out design. You can also see here that the freaking thing at the back is not a nose. Kind of. It still looks weird though. Medipod looks pretty weird. But like, I think one thing that people don't really realize is while the new designs are generally thought as bad, the old designs aren't actually that good. The difference here is that the designs of old were better thought out than the designs of newer games. Gen 3 and up, while like the designs aren't that bad, it's just that they're not thought out too well. The designs didn't really get really bad until Generation 5. The designs of black and white are atrocious. The other designs like 3, 4. It takes a while to get used to them, but it's possible. But there are some designs that are really bad. The worst design I know of is Broxish, which is a fish that looks like it's freaking rainbows. It looks so terrible. So, wish I think it didn't exist. And I think it's actually pretty strong too. Okay, they change. There are a few Pokemon that I genuinely hate, but there are some that I really, really hate. And Bruxish is one of them. Bruxish is actually the one that at the lowest stage of my list, I think. Actually, one thing I'm wondering, when I get Eevee in this game, I have the option to evolve it into Espeon or Umbreon if I really feel like it. However, I'm not sure which one. You see, Espeon is fairly easy to evolve in this ROM hack. Umbreon is not so much because Umbreon you have to evolve Eevee in a cave. Espeon needs to evolve it outside with Punch-Up. That's generally not possible in this generation, but I can do it because this ROM hack does that. I'm not sure exactly which one to go for though. Umbreon is very good if you're going to fight Sabrina. But if you don't get another Psychic type like Abra or Kadabra or Alakazam for that matter, it's actually best to probably get Espeon. Of course, there are 3 other evolutions possible in this game, but I'm not sure if I actually want to get any of those 3. Jolteon is fairly good, Vaporeon is very tanky. Flareon is not very good at all. Actually, Jolteon is probably very good because there are a lot of flying types. There's not a flying type gym, but there are a bunch of flying types. Gary starts out with one. I don't really need to train him anymore, do I? Yeah, I'm just gonna stop training the other guys and just go straight for a Tuscan Mandrake. If Mandrake can take care of both his Pidgey and his Charmander, then it's fine. Okay, good night. Now let's change to Mandrake and get him served to 9 as well. Shouldn't take too long. Spent way enough. I spent enough time on freaking training. Okay. Now we have 2 level 9s. That should be good enough for both his Pidgey and his Charmander. I don't know if his Charmander has Ember at 9. I don't really remember. Hey Kunas, you're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? Neither does he. The guard wanted it through without them. Why wait, did Pokemon get stronger and stronger? Well, they're about as strong as yours, but I have more of them than you do. It does have Gust. It should have Gust. I was planning to use Tackle there. Misclicked. Considering I don't have Vine Whip, it might be that Charmander only has like small screen or something like that. I'll understand. Scratch, okay, so it does not improve. Alright, that works for me. So when do I get Vine Whip? Maybe Vine Whip is 10. Because next time I meet him, he's going to have a Charmeleon with Ember, I think. Yeah, 10 is when you do your elemental moves. NUZLOCKE is prepared. Hopefully it's crawling for trainers. I figure out how to get past them. Quit holding it to move on. You have been dawdling a lot more than I did. I already have 4 Pokemon. Okay, so I'm gonna train Aura until it gets Gust before I enter the Rhythm Forest. Because with Gust, I can easily get past all the trainers in there. I need to check when he gets Gust though. I think that's like 9 maybe. Let's see. Pidgey. It evolves at 18 apparently. Okay, it's learns that in generation 3. Gust at 9, okay. So his Pidgey should have Gust. I'm not sure why it did use it. Okay, so just turn that 6 upside down, and we get it. Shouldn't take too long. Pidgey should be evolved or leveled pretty fast as long as I use the speed thing. Can't it stand like a better place where it's not in the way? Why is it in the middle of the road? Can't it just like move off to the side? Which actually gets a lot of experience from fighting here. That's like more than a third of the entire expense bar. So level 9 is not that far off. I wasn't gusting and just destroy everything in that freaking forest. Except for Pikachu. Actually, I hope I get Pikachu because Pikachu will be great for certain gyms. Raichu will be. It's actually great for Pokemon in some cases. Also, once Gust, I will not need to pair poison from the weedless either because I'll probably one shot all of them. And on the other side of the Radiant Forest, I'll probably train the rest of them up to like 10. Actually 12 or 14. It's gonna be a while actually, training. I'll probably use this episode to get to Cerulean gym there. Like I did last time. Then I'll save and I'll back up all my saves before I start messing around with everything else. Just check out which saves work, which doesn't. Okay, Gust. Now I can move into. So I'm gonna heal one last time, then we'll go into Radiant Forest. I have potions and antidotes, so should be very good even if we do get poisoned by some miracle. Let's also see what we can get in that forest. I'm 90% sure that the first thing we find in there is a weed or Vicuna. The chance we get a Pikachu is very, very low, but it is there. Not sure if you saw that red flash, but I definitely saw it. Okay, what do we get here? Yeah, I assume that much. Okay, since it's level 4, I should actually be using Mandrake to leech seed it. Mandrake also can't get poisoned because it's part poison himself. Poison thing, I already lost very little damage, but I might as well just growling anyway. Tackle will probably one-shot it, so can't do that. One more growl and I can catch it probably. I'm gonna train it in the forest. Yeah, there we go. Weedle. Often found in the forest eating leaves. It has a sharp sting on its head and just poison. It seems to have a sting on the tail as well. Yeah, let's name it. Hold on, I need to. I'm just looking through some things on the internet. I know there is. Let's see, where. I think I found it. I think I. Let's see. Yeah, I have name. It only has a lot to do with like bugs and stuff. But insects. And Bees and wasps are insects, so it fits. It was a family, we probably call it bee, which is a young girl in Greek mythology who fell in love with a king or shepherd of Olympia. And this punishment was transformed into a fly by, I think it was Aphrodite. Just the goddesses and goddesses in Greek mythology are freaking volatile. Like if I want to say that you're more beautiful than that, for example, Aphrodite, that person who is the subject of the sentence would be freaking cursed. I think Medusa was one such person that got cursed because of that. Unfortunately, it one-shot that caterpillar. Is it a caterpillar? I think it's a caterpillar. $20 actually. 20. 19. 18. 17. 16. 15. 4. 14. 13. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. I mean, I guess I can add too many Pokeballs because I did have 546 last time I checked in another game. Because I don't use Ultra Balls or Great Balls. I use Dust Balls, I find them. Most of the time, I just go for good old-fashioned Pokeballs. Level 6, I don't think I one-shot it. Oh, I can. Wait, no. I had much rather fight a bunch of Caterpies than Wheels because Wheel might poison my bird, while Caterpie doesn't have any poison moves. Can jam out of your bird. Isn't jam out like playing music or something? The same as rock out, just not rock, but other kinds of music. Or is that just jam? Puna is a very nice thing to fight because it doesn't attack. It only harm, and it gives a lot of experience. At least compared to other Pokemon. And those. Excellent. For schools, because that's not that good. I think Pidgey can get to level 14 before I can't use it against Brock, but then again, it's not like I'm gonna use a Pidgey against a Brock. A Brock. Honestly, if Pidgey goes to 21, that's fine. Because Pidgey isn't gonna go out against Brock even as a Pidgeotto. Because rock moves is not great against it. Great for it. Brock's highest level Pokemon is 14. Just so you all know that. There's something on here. Potion. This guy's high level wheels and stuff. Which means they'll probably get Aura 11. Oh, it just has one. Okay, I thought they had more. Yeah, that grass there is where I'll train the rest of my Pokemon up to 14. That includes Bulbasaur. Actually, who's gonna go up against Brock? It's... Yeah, it's just Bulbasaur. So I just train him to 14 first. Then go beat Brock after that. Although I think I'm gonna train Pidgey at the 14, so just for a bit. Because it will be good to have that. The rest I'll probably train once I get to Cerulean, just off camera. Besides, I'm not sure what my team will even contain. But I'll get all Pokemon by the time we get to Cerulean if I do it right, so. There's also a chance of getting Nidoran on the way east. And I hope I get the Nidoran. Suzuka male because Nidoking is great. I'm keeping an eye on the health. That's why I'm also looking some like down there. Also, I'm not sure you guys even can see where I'm looking. My glass might be a bit in the way for that. Actually, there's no need to continue training him because I might just get that 14th level on the dude who's in front of Brock. There's one more trainer there. So just go beat him and then we'll see. $10,000 light years too early. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but okay. Yeah, I'm getting the 14th level here. I'm almost certain that the Sancho is going to let me rest of the experience I need for 14. Yep. As I suspected. Brock might actually get me all the way to Ivysaur. I doubt it, but it's possible depending on how much experience his Geodude and Onyx gives. They are higher level than the first trainer there, so might be reasonably high. Although 2 levels, that would mean each gives 1 level. Which is unlikely. So here, Brock, computer gym leader. Rock hard willpower is evident in your Pokemon. Pokemon are rock hard and are true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are rock type. Foo-ha! You're going to challenge me knowing that you lose? that the train is honored the compulsory to challenge me. Fine, show your best. Yeah, if I'm gonna get to 16, that honestly gonna give me a lot of experience. It's faster than me. Oh, poison powder. Get attack. Sleep powder. Yeah. To grow. I'm gonna keep Leech Seed to get like Mega Drain or Giga Drain. Although Leech Seed is technically has better utility, but it's weaker. Maybe Leech Seed should just stay there. Where did you even get Splash? I actually have to go into the this here because I think somebody gives me something in there. I think it's the guy over here. It's you. Ah, I know it's not those two. Huh. Once I can go back here with Cut, I think I can get Aerodactyl. I'm not sure. I think so. I have to find out where the hell do I get Flash. I know I don't need it, but I really want to get it. Completion Flash. It's HM5. In version 3, it's on route 2. I've passed that. Let's see. Obtained from Professor Oak's Ace in the Gate. That's word from the certain Pokemon. Ah. Requires cut. Right. So once I get cut, I can actually get that flash. Interesting. Also need 10 Pokedex owned, probably. Which I will get by evolving Pokemon. Yes, similar change at home with her rangers. Can press the B button to run. And the R button can make it so you can run with whole B. Remember, I also share you. Share for you. Don't tell you. I'm guessing in the real game it will be without running shoes. And then I get them probably. I don't know if there's a auto run button. Or like a button that just keeps permanent. do you have? Is there someone like who doesn't resist, or the who either resists it or takes normal damage? Psychic can probably tank it, even if it is weak to it. So critical, absolutely kill it. Even if I harden, I'm gonna risk it. Just so Saki gets experience. Okay. Now let's share between Saki and NUZLOCKE. Okay, first step already, NUZLOCKE. Now we can run up and down that tree for all eternity in the afterlife. I think in catch I eradicate eventually as well. But really, no, I can't because I have the dupes clause, which also applies to evolutions in my result anyway. Okay, let's make a death box. Let's see. And just call it the crypt. Not you. You. Should probably have the box one like that. Yeah, it's time to get Psyche up. No, not Psyche, Aura. Yeah, 14. Honestly, I could get it straight to 18 right here. Just get it straight to Pidgeot, though. There's no reason not to, right? Because it's gonna go very fast, considering that I'm on super speed. Because if I have Pidgeot, then none of the trainers will actually be a threat. Well, it's level 3, so as Pikachu isn't actually that dangerous, but... It will still take a bit of time because we're talking about level 18 here. I wonder what EV that the bugs give. Because this many bugs does actually become EV training. We also need to go get some PP back. Then once I'm done with evolving Pidgey, I'll keep going and see if we can get on the next shot. I actually managed to get into this place by super speed. Getting out is just about impossible. Jesus, it's freaking Pikachu's. If he had been the first thing that appeared, I would be so much happier. Static. way too many Pikachus now. This last level is taking a long time. Which makes sense considering they don't give that much experience later on. Can do a few more. Okay, 18. Now let's see Pidgeotto. I remember when I was a kid, there was a huge dispute. Which was the big word? Was it Pidgeotto or Pidgeot? Of course, we figured out this was Pidgeot, actually. But a lot of people were not in agreement with that. Assuming that Pidgeotto was the final evolution. Okay, now I can just go beat the other trainers. The bug catchers I can easily deal with Pidgeotto because, well, just custom. Maybe I should save Pidgeotto for the bugs. This is the last bug catcher, I think. As I guess I should be training Psyche up and then start with the bonus. I'm going to Mandrake. I was always. Pidgeotto and Ivysaur. Like, Ivysaur is a Pokemon that I have never trained before, which is kind of a new spin on things because I've always gone with Charmander, and the first time I went to this game was, well, either lucky or unlucky enough to get Charmander, and I still made the entire game with that. But some of the charm of this game is that you get to use a team that you would normally use. This thing is a 14. That was a Fury attack. I didn't see what it used, but that looked like a Fury attack, considering it hit several times. If that was a flying attack like a drill pack, then that would be really bad. This girl makes no sense. I think that was the last trainer, but I'm not sure entirely. So I'm gonna go back in here just to make absolutely sure, and then see what rat is this. Rat 3, okay, so I can get something in. Actually, isn't it the Magikarp counter? No, that's not 4. I honestly don't need a bird, but why not? Probably HC on it. The sleep should be enough, actually. And keeping with the theme, actually, before I buy that Magikarp, I want to see if people on the internet think that the Magikarp is worth it. I think it is so because of Gyarados, but I want to see what other people think first. So, uh, Yeah, so most people think that getting this magic carp is a good idea. Because you get to train up a Gyarados before even getting the old world. Yes, a panel this time. So it's not your Mountain this time. Okay. Just gonna look through some. Hmm. Oh, that's a lot. Wow, that's a lot of river and sea creatures. Actually, I have a bunch of possibilities here. Yeah, I know the code. Uh, yeah, that is. The mother of sea monsters. I think. No, it's Seto, I think. Whichever. Doesn't matter. So I'm going to chant Tethys through this cave. I really hate this cave. This thing is 11, so I don't want to fight. I don't want to send 8 through it out to fight it. Yeah, it is magic. Probably does not like flamethrower or some bullshit like that, and this metronome gives it. As long as I keep Tethys out front for every single battle, it might be that I leave this cave with Gyarados, but I doubt it. Wait, what level was this thing? 8. So I guess Aether can do it. Gishla doesn't actually do much, so Astonish also doesn't fit. There's one thing I forgot to do. This was a new route that I could have caught something on. But that first Zubat I killed. So I'm not getting a new thing in here. That's fine. Zubat is good to get off the list actually. But it's not very useful unless I get Crobat, which I probably won't considering I started off with a poison type. Like, it's nice to nice to have hello. I guess it's nice to have it's nice to have the freaking Zubat early, because then all the other caves you can catch Zubat there as well. Let's see, what level was it? 10. Honestly, I don't think it's that strong, so I think Aether should be able to do it even with 2 levels below. Yeah, this works. This probably doesn't sound anything a bit hardened, so. One more patch to do it. Okay. Goody. Should probably go heal. That's one is the heal, no PP. He's for poison, so I'm not going to Wasn't. P. So is magic for any rock types. And ether for the suits. Irish. I don't really have anything for that. Yes, I do actually. Because it's of this high level, I'll use ore instead. Isn't that quick attack? I need that tackle. I need to get whatever is over here, and then I leave. just need to go down those holes to get the items that are spread out around. And then Ivysaur gets another move. Grass move. So I can have a bit more variety than just Vine Whip. Star Piece. I think I can sell that for quite a sum actually. Once I'm through, I think that Tethys and Aether might both have evolved, which will make the training much easier later as well. Well, Tethys probably won't evolve actually. Let's try that. Okay, up in here. Now the only place to go down is up. Which I should probably still get Mandrake at least to 20, and then I can start escaping from Geodudes and not escape from Zubats. I'm not too keen on that one. TM46. Okay. Before I actually move into the rest of the cave, I'm going to heal one more last time. Just because everyone's kind of low on everything. At least everyone that's going to lead through this cave. Because the ones who will lead there is Aether, who has yellow hit points, and my Mandrake that has very low power. Peace. I have to check that. Can I go down there? Let's find out. Paralyze heal. I think that's pretty much useless in this cave, but why not? I think the first paralyzation of the Pikachu I'll get is like maybe Misty. Maybe she has some kind of move that does that. But otherwise, I think it's like for this time. Stuff like that. Okay, apparently Paris also has some. Revive. I saw that. Let's get rid of that freaking paralyze. Too much trouble. Full potion. Okay. Hmm. Okay, fight for Paris. Only thing I'll fight is to that's because A2 can take him. But J2 is something fast, I will just skip. Why did I start using him there? What's supposed to work, man? Against poison, I have nothing. But I guess, or I can take all of them. A fossil, yes. Because Dawn Fossil doesn't really have any reason to exist in this game. Not yet. Well, no, that's not anyway. Yes. Roar. I told you route is back there. This is Syrian City, and this is route 4. Ah, this is where I get this magic carp, so I can't catch anything there. Okay, so can I actually just do it now? I think I'm technically ready for the gym. Let's see what we're dealing with first. Okay, that's easy. That's also easy. Okay, so I am one level below Misty right now. But with potions and stuff like that, as well as Pidgeotto, I should be able to defeat her relatively easily. I don't think she has Thunderbolt. Does she have Thunderbolt? Does she have Thunderbolt? If she does have that, that's not good for my birds. Let's find out what she has. Misty. Let's Misty. Let's see, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. She's the Staryu and Starmie, 1851, and normal is a water moves. Okay, so no Thunderbolt, which means this is fine actually. No psychic moves either, so. I'm afraid you are all out, it's not gonna be enough. still gonna destroy you. Your super potion won't help you there. Because now I'm as strong as you are. In fact, I'm stronger. Yeah, destroyed. Broken. Razor Leaf, that's awesome. It's stronger than Wine Whip, but it has less accuracy. Yet it also has more. It also has more PP and a higher critical rate. Yeah, this is just better. Razor Leaf is apparently a very good move compared to Wine Whip. What was the movie next to use because you were all about the Swift? Okay, so first I'm gonna check all the houses and then I guess we'll find out. Wait, what? Holy World. I mean, if I had Holy World, then yeah, yes, I would go for Jinx. But I think I can catch both Holy World and Jinx in the wild, or Poliwag at least. Why did the bike if you want to use it? Actually, is there anyone in the march saying anything? Oh. So Repel isn't 100%. I always assumed it was. I don't think I spoke everything there. Like, what did they say? Herbert Bill. Let's put Manic. Oh, it was. I mean, someone with weak Pokemon wouldn't post. And generally, I don't post with my Pokemon. I can post my shinies, but something I noticed in one of the other playthroughs is that one of these yes, has a rare candy. He said something about where that thing was, but I haven't found it. Okay, and I can't go up there because then Kyle will attack me. So I actually only have one thing to do until then. It's train. And from here on, I actually have no idea what the levels of the other people are. So I guess I'll just evolve everyone. Well, everyone that's not evolved already. So either I'll probably evolve to a Pharaoh before the next stream. Tithonus will be a Beedrill, Sack will be a Furfree, Tethys will be a Gyarados, Aura and Mandrake will stay as down. That's how I'm guessing I'm going to do this. Let's see first. Okay. Now I'm going to have to book up the save and I'm going to start trying to use all the different cheats to see what works and what doesn't work. So then, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to see more of this, make sure to follow, and if you want to see, and if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. And I'll be back some other time, probably Thursday. See you guys.